Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. On this video, I am going to be making the British pub burger. Let's get going. All right, the inspiration for this burger is the cottage pie, which is basically a shepherd's pie made with beef instead of lamb, served up in Great Britain as well as Ireland. And what I'm doing is taking a lot of the ingredients, a lot of the flavors, and I'm incorporating it into a burger. We're going to start off with a sauce. So I have a heated up pan here. I'm going to throw in a little cooking oil. This is just vegetable oil. Now we're going to start adding some veggies. I have one carrot here that I peeled and just minced very roughly. Half of one medium-sized onion. One stalk of celery. About 1/4 cup of minced mushrooms, and I used baby portobello. Get these things going. What I want to see is some caramelization on the carrots and the onions. I want to see the celery and those mushrooms starting to break down. I want the mushrooms to lose a lot of that moisture that they have in them. All right, those carrots are softening up, getting a darker color. The celery is softening. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I get that mixed in. I want to see this tomato paste start to darken up and it'll develop a much richer flavor. So make sure it coats all these veggies. Kind of push the veggies off to the sides there. 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'm going to be adding salt in the mix here as we start to reduce this, and I just don't want there to be too much salt in, so unsalted butter right now. And onto the butter, I'm just going to add a little bit of flour. This is regular all-purpose flour. Just want to get this darkened a little bit. All right, let's bring all the veggies in now. Now I'm going to add some unsalted beef broth. This is 1.5 cups. All right, next ingredient. For those of you across the pond, I will say Worcester sauce. For those of us in the United States, I will say Worcestershire sauce. Honestly, it all boils down to linguistics. It's British English versus American English. The Brits tend to drop vowels that they deem unnecessary. It's just something that's happened over the centuries, which is why they say February and we say February. Anyway, a couple splashes of Worcester sauce. Just stir it in. Oh, that smells good. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is bring this up to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and I want to reduce this sauce to kind of the consistency of a demi-glace. As it reduces, I'll add some salt and pepper. So what I'm going to do now is just put this on the stove top behind me, and I'm going to get to a little concoction that's going to include peas, because I know that if I didn't include peas in this recipe, it would come down on me, believe me. So let's get going. All right, I didn't want to make this condiment having not tried it first. Made it a couple nights ago, and I was actually very, very impressed how good this tasted. So we're going to take 1 cup of mayonnaise in the old food processor. Then 1/2 cup of peas that I cooked up. So we're going to kind of make a Mushy Pea Mayo. All right, there we go. Let's check this out. Check out that color. That's a cool color. Again, I had this the other night, and it's impressively good. It's funny, it kind of tones down the mayo. It completely changes the flavor of the mayo, but if this makes any sense, it doesn't taste like a mouthful of mushy peas. It's really good. And I'll tell you what, if you don't like peas and you tried this and you're not knowing there's peas in here, you would like it. It's really, really good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a squeeze bottle. Sauce is getting close to being done, so I'll meet you guys out at the grill. All right, the Weber's fired up. Ballistic grill is in place. It's getting really nice and seasoned now. It's turning jet black. I love it. First thing I'm going to do is season the meat with just a little kosher salt. And we are using ground ribeye today. I love ground ribeye. Get the party started with just a little bit of oil. A little bit more salt. All right, we'll give this guy a flip. Looking good. All right, taking my burger ring, I'll place this right next to the hamburger here, the patty. I have some British aged white cheddar cheese shredded. Put this right here in this ring. I have here some mashed potatoes that I cooked intentionally, let them get a little stiff for this next application you'll see. All right, this patty's looking done. I'm going to pull this off to the side so let it hang out a little bit. I have here some nice soft potato buns. Put these right here. Give them a little bit of a toast. All right, here goes nothing. Grease up this cheese. Oh, look at that. Nice toast. Looking good. All right, I think we are ready to make a pub burger. All right, first things first, let's get that ribeye patty down. Gorgeous. So I have that pea mayo. That doesn't sound right. That mushy pea mayo here. Get that down on the top bun. All right, let's take that sauce, and this sauce is amazing, by the way, just so rich in flavor. That toasted potato with that cheese, that cooked cheese, that burnt cheese, if you want to call it that. Oh, I'm very, very proud of that. All right, let's get this topped. People are going to shake their heads. Potatoes on a hamburger. I don't know if I should cut this or not. It's really looking messy. Let me try. Get that out of here. All right, let's open this bad boy up. I'll tell you what, this thing is really smelling amazing. Let's give this a try. My favorite part of these, hot. This crispy cheese with that hot mashed potato, wow. I've totally accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I mean, it has that kind of cottage pie vibe going on. That mayo, that mushy pea mayo, is just really, really good. I will say this is a hamburger that's probably best let it set a little bit before you bite into it, because I ended up with a mouthful of molten hot potatoes, which took away from the experience a little bit. But it's cooled down a little bit now. Like I said, that crispy cheese is coming out. That cheddar just so good. Wow. I'm very, very happy with this. So happy, in fact, I want to go into the beer review, or the spotlight. I'm no reviewer. All right, so today we're going with another ale. This is Old Speckled Hen. It's an English fine ale. And I know it's one of the bigger breweries over there across the pond. So let's give this a shot. Probably should have used a smaller glass, but we're okay with that. Beautiful color. It's a nice head, not a real thick head. Well, it's good. It's very, very kind of caramely. Has a caramel flavor. Yep. Another good beer. Wow. Yeah, I like this. Again, it's not a craft brewery, but it's a good beer. I like this. Good ale. Another. I'm looking for beers right now and ales and what have you that are good to have around the grill. And this is what I'm looking for. This type of flavor here. Again, guys, I'm no beer reviewer. I'm looking at myself in the camera and I realized I forgot to turn my barbecue light on. I'm a mess today. We had the eclipse, so I banged this thing out. As soon as the eclipse was over, I started cooking. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. See you in the next video. Keep those requests coming in. I got a couple more requests coming down the turnpike as far as cooks here, obviously, but I also have some ideas I want to do as well. So, see you on the next video. Cheers.